Welcome to ET News, everybody. I'm DeJuan Jackson, and coming up on ET News, this week we take a look at the Girls Who Game Club and how a group of girls are influencing the game world. And we'll take a look at mental health and how important it is to take care of yourself mentally, highlighting what it is to struggle with mental health. First, earlier this month, educator, author, and motivational speaker T.K. Coleman came to Edison Tech. Coleman says he came to Edison Tech all the way from California to help people explore the possibilities of life. What is your biggest message you want to get out to your audience?
Biggest message, a Howard Thurman quote where he says, "Ask not yourself what the world needs, but rather what makes you come alive, for that is what the world needs, people who have come alive." I think young people struggle a lot with figuring out, hey, what do I want to do with my life? And they usually focus on external things. What's going to make me the most money? What has the most job security? What do other people expect of me? What am I good at? All these different types of things. And I think the best thing that you can do is bet on yourself by trusting in your curiosity. I believe that your curiosity is a compass that guides you to the things that you are uniquely optimized to succeed in. And when you focus on that, you become not just hireable, you become indispensable. You become not just the kind of the kind of person that people get glad when they see you walking through the door, but they feel sad when you leave, right? Because you create so much value when you're there.
You can see the full interview with Coleman by going to our school website at rcsdk12.org/Edison. The Girls Who Game Club is here and ready to stay by creating virtual worlds that have better economic systems and also trying to better Rochester one game at a time. With more on the story, here's Nani Vargas.
The Girls Who Game Club is here and ready to stay by creating virtual worlds that have better economic systems and also trying to better around Rochester one game at a time.
We're trying to see what could make Rochester a better place in our opinion and along with other schools.
The students feel a sense of community and a bond together as they build and grow new friendships along their journey.
Feel less isolated from the rest of the world, because most of the time you would be like just sitting in your room in the complete dark playing by yourself, but it kind of forces you to leave your shell. Yes.
For more on how to join the Girls Who Game Club, see Miss Cody in room 3A02.
This year, the DMAC pathway has really helped bring out the creative side of our students here at Edison. Learn how the interactive media and design pathway prepares students for the world of creativity. With this month's CTE Spotlight, here's Connor Forbush.
The students in the interactive media design pathway are learning how to work with a variety of digital elements, including photographs, illustrations, animation, sound effects, etc. Their teacher, Mr. Barnabas, has been teaching this class for over a decade and a half.
I hope the students catch the fire, catch the spirit of creative arts, creating media, instead of just watching it and playing video games. I hope they get involved making those things.
Many of the students who are taking part in the interactive media design pathway are looking to learn more about interactive media and use their skills that they acquired, hoping to start a career in this pathway.
I want to get experiences like in future work fields. I would really like to learn how to make websites and create games, stuff like that.
For more information on our CTE programs, visit our website at rcsdk12.org/Edison to learn more.
Monday is May 1st to start the Mental Health Awareness Month. 1 in 5 adults are living with mental health illnesses. This month we touch on the topic with how those health issues affect young adults in high school.
Hello everyone. Today I'm here with Nani Vargas, Ms. Watkins, and Mr. Dramer. Today we'll be talking about mental health and awareness and how it affects a lot of students in our society. I struggle with a lot of anxiety as a kid growing up. I struggle with it. And I use sports and music to get away with it, and it was just a thing for me. And I just used a lot of people, like my coach. He helped me get away with it. He helped me push it away and use the anxiety and the pain that I was struggling with, put it into something positive. And that's basically what I just want to talk about here.
I know for me, anxiety has been a part of my daily life since 7th grade and my first anxiety attack. I haven't I've found ways to cope with my anxiety, but throughout the years, with more anxiety came in depression, and with my depression, I didn't find always the best coping mechanisms. And with that struggle of feeling alone and feeling like my world is falling apart, I felt that I needed to talk to somebody before it got too much. And so with that, I started therapy, which led to now me being on medication, which does help. But before that, I wasn't always so open to it. And my best coping mechanisms were, like TJ said, music and walking around, just feeling like I could clear my head, being with other people who also struggled, who I could relate to. A lot of things that most kids don't understand is that they aren't alone. It's not always just them. They're not the only ones struggling. And it does get better throughout time. You just have to find that will to want to get better.
It sounds like you both have been through a long journey just trying to find out, what was going on for you and everything.
Yeah.
And finding other people along the way definitely was a support when you were ready for it.
Yeah.
Basically, we just want people to know that they're not alone, and there's different ways to cope with it instead of doing things that isn't good for you. Just find something that'll take your mind off of it, or push it away for a while and just come back to it for another time.
Right, a positive outlet was what sounds like what you both said. So that's your advice to other teenagers who might be struggling.
I know self-harm was a very big way for me to cope. Before, it was a way for me to take out what I was feeling on myself instead of taking it out on other people and feeling and that was my way of not feeling like a burden to everyone else, to not feeling like I'm bothering everyone else with their problems until it was just too much. And I know that every time I did self-harm, it was only going to get worse. And until that one day, I had enough of taking it out on myself, punishing myself for something that I had no control over. And I needed to find help. I needed to find that outlet where I could express myself and explain to everyone how I was feeling, how everything going through my head was, and being able to just talk to that person and for them to understand what I'm going through was a much better and healthier outlet for me, at least.
It sounds like you feel a lot of your peers may feel very alone and feeling like they're the only people dealing with stuff like this. And that once you were able to kind of come to terms with that you weren't, and then you were able to look for the help, things kind of turned around.
Yeah.
I'm so happy both of you made positive decisions and are here helping other people, that you're not alone. I think your message is that you want to know you're not alone, and there are people that will help you.
Yeah.
Right?
I know for me, at least, there was just that part of me that was like, you're alone. Nobody understands what you're going through. You're the only one going through it. Your world is falling apart. And I don't want other people to feel like that. I would rather them try and find help, try and know that it's okay to speak up. And although there are everything going on at home or your own struggles, you do have that person to talk to. There will be that person to listen. You just have to find the right person.
Beautiful.
I love the way each of you has also found your own personal way of dealing with it. There isn't one way that fits everybody.
Yeah.
And sometimes people are scared because they feel like they have to do it a certain way.
Yeah.
They just have to find the right people, like you said,
Yeah.
to point them in that way.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people who suffer with a lot of things in their day. It's not even just depression and anxiety. It can go from anxiety to social depression or social anxiety, just not talking to people and being by yourself. That's a lot of mental strain, because a lot of people don't know how to talk about it, and they don't know who to go to talk about it. So they just rather stay alone and take it out on themselves than rather put it into something positive. And that's what we're just trying to let people know. There's other people going through it, and you're not the only one.
Because it is scary to take that step, right?
That feeling of you have to deal with it. You have to figure it out yourself. That although you might have your struggles at home and you might have your own personal things, you do have that person to talk to. It's not just you, and to feel like you're not alone in it, and that you can count on other people. Like, even for me, that social anxiety of not feeling like I'm able to talk to people, it does take a toll on your mental health. And at least for me, that being able to talk to that one person, it does really help.
Excellent.
Thank you so much for joining us on this discussion for this month of this Mental Health Awareness Month of May. Next month, we'll come back and take a look at, what was it? It was
Attention deficit.
Attention deficit heightened.
ADHD.
Yes.
Yep.
That's it.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for sharing.
If you or someone you know needs to speak to someone here at school, there's always someone available during the school day. We have a long list of people who are right here in the building who can listen, and their room numbers are right on the screen. That does it for this edition of ET News. Just a reminder that a smile or a hug can stop someone from falling off the deep end. Thanks for watching, everyone.